So I thought we would start out with a gentle yoga-like warm-up to get our bodies stretched out a bit and get used to moving again before we moved on to a bar and then a nice cool down stretch portion. And I haven't taken a dance class in months, so I know that I need to be gentle with my body right now, and I'm sure most of you do too. So let's just get right down to it. So we're going to start off in child's pose. And sort of breathe into the upper part of your back. And let your head rest on the mat or floor. Extending your fingers forwards to stretch out, loosen up your shoulder muscles. And then when you're ready, transition to a downward dog, and you can take this more as a warm-up stretch, so pedal out your feet, move however you need to. Bring your tailbone back and keep your knees and hamstrings strong. Shoulders pressing into their sockets and fingers spread out and pressing into the ground. And breathe. Then from there, we can walk our feet forward into a gentle hamstring stretch. Just hang it wherever feels comfortable for you. Oftentimes the back being straighter is more important than the knees being completely straight. So if this is uncomfortable, go ahead and bend the knees. And deepen the stretch if you feel you want it. Take a breath and look up. And collapse back down, rolling up. Roll your shoulders back as well. Arms up to the sky. And fold forward, swan dive forward. Step back into your downward dog. Bring your leg up, or your right leg up, nose to knee, and step into a lunge. Now you can stretch here, or you can take your hands up as well. A few breaths here. Bring your hands back down and just straighten your front knee. And adjust whatever you need to go into a runner's lunge. And breathe. Step back to downwards dog. Come into plank. Slowly lower yourself down and scoop through to upwards facing dog pose. Don't forget to breathe. And up over your toes, back to downwards dog to do the left side. Bring your left leg up to the air, nose to your knee, and lunge. Take a nice deep stretch, let gravity pull your pelvis down towards the floor. Bring your hands up if you feel comfortable. I like having them on my hips. Stay here for a few breaths. And bring your hands down. Straighten your left leg into a runner's lunge and bring your back foot in a bit if you need to. Let your toes sort of spread out on the mat. Let your head hang. Great, now step back to downward dog. Again, another vinyasa. Bring yourself to plank. Slowly lower. Deep through. And then back to downward dog. Right leg up. Again, nose to knee, but this time we're going to bring our knee down to the floor into pigeon. And if you're here and you want a deeper stretch, you can walk your foot forward to be at a more 90-degree angle. And I'll show you that on the other side as well. And fold over. Breathe into that right hip and try to bring your right hip back and your left hip down and forward so that you're nice and square. One more breath. Nice. Now push up back to downward dog. Feel the difference in your legs now that one of them stretched out and the other is not. Bring your left leg up and your knee through. You can walk your foot forward for more of a stretch. And you want to bring your right hip down and your left hip back. Like so, and forward in and breathe. Okay, nice. Now we can bring our back foot around, swing it around, and come into reconstructive rest. With your knees together, you can rest your hands on your belly and sort of feel here you can feel a bit of a stretch in your spine. Keep that natural curve. You don't have to like clench down and try to stretch your spine to the floor. Just feel that nice stretch of just lying on a hard surface. Already opening up your back a little bit. Bring your shoulder blades down your back as well. You can also feel it up in your neck a little bit. Just a gentle opening. Then you can take your right leg up and cross it over your left knee. Shift your hips to the right and let your knees fall over to the left. Bring one arm out here and your head over your arm to the right as well. Breathe into the twist. On the next inhale, you can bring yourself back out of that. Realign your hips. Bring your left leg up and do the same on the other side, crossing it over your right knee. Moving your hips to the left, bringing your knees down on the right side of your body. Reaching out to the left with your left arm and looking over it. On the next inhale, bring yourself back to center. Readjust your hips. And feel the openness that that's created in your spine already, the flexibility that you've accessed now. Now bring your right leg up in a stretch and extend your bottom leg. And this is a nice hamstring stretch. Don't pull your leg harder than you need to, but hold it where you want it to be, where it feels good for you and where you are getting a stretch. Now bring it to the side. Try to keep your knees straight and use your core and your muscles in your hips to keep yourself balanced like you would if you were standing up. And the opposite direction. Take it over, stretch the outside of your leg, or try. A few more breaths here. Bring your left leg back in and bring your right leg down onto it. Reach through and hold onto your knee to bring your right leg back up into a nice hip flexor stretch. Try to keep your shoulders uncurled so that they're lying nice and flat on the ground, and that will automatically make the stretch a bit deeper just by relaxing your shoulders into the ground. And try not to let your bum curl up either, like I'm doing. Try to keep it nice and flat. And breathe into it. Release and lower your left leg to the ground. Lift up your right. Extend it out. And feel how nice and stretchy that feels, and bring it back in. Now you can notice a difference in your right and left legs, the one that you have stretched out and the one that you haven't. Bring your left leg up. We're about trying to do that right now. Hold on to your ankle and extend your bottom leg. Try to keep your shoulders flat on the ground if you can. But use your arms to hold your leg up, not to yank it down. Now you can bring it to the side. Again, using your core and your hip flexors to keep yourself balanced and not tipping over to the side your leg is on like I just did. And then switch to get your outside here, your IT band. And sort of the outer part of your hamstring as well. Breathe into it. Bend your right knee. Bring your left leg to center. Extend. And bring it back in. Take a few deep breaths here. Feel the slight warmth that you've created in your body, that you've gotten a little bit, your blood flowing. Now we're going to do some abs to activate our core. And if you just enough to sort of feel the muscles that are in there, not necessarily to build or anything. So just do what you need to do to feel it, to start to feel it working. So I'm gonna do a few crunches. So I only needed to do like 30 to sort of start to feel that my muscles were working. So you don't need to do any more than what you feel. You can start to feel. So I'm gonna put my mat away and we can start our bar. All right, so now we're on to bar. And I have 7 combinations prepared, each with an intention, whether it be for just warming up or for getting your brain back into dance mode. But we're gonna start off plie as a nice bouncy warm up, gentle plie in first and second with lots of port de bras. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with a regular 2 count demi, 1 and 2, and then bounce on 3, bounce 3, and down 4, 5, and 6. Turn out your heels, port de bras, 7, 8. Hang for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Roll up 5, 6. Turn out your toes for 7 and 8. Then the same thing again, demi and stretch, demi and grand for 6, port de bras over 7 and 8. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plie, roll up 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Done. All right, so for tendus, we're going to do a tendu plie combination combined. We're going to start out in 5th. And so we're going to do tendu plie 1, 2, stretch, plie 3 and 4, plie close 5, 6, and tendu 7 and 8. Again on the croix. So then to the side, we're going to do plie tendu and stretch, plie and stretch, plie close to the back, and tendu 7 and 8. To the back, plie, or plie tendu, stretch, plie, stretch, plie to close, tendu, 7 and 8 to the side. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Ready to go. Alright, nice. Now I'll do the same thing to the left. Alright, and for dégagé, we're speeding right along here from 5th again. So what we're going to do is do 3 to the front and hold for count of 4. 3 to the side, hold 4. 3 to the back, hold 4. 3 to the side, hold 4. Then we're going to do 1 to the side with the right, and then pivot. And as you do 1 to the side with the left, again another to the side with the right without pivoting, and then pivot to face the back with the left, and then 3 tendus. And those with the pivoting and the last 3 are going to be slower. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and close. And then we'll plie sous-sus here. And then you can go straight to the other side. I'll move over to the chair. So let's go right ahead. Get ready to go to the through. Alright, go ahead and lower down from your sous-sus. We're going to go on to the next side. And go. 6 and 7, 8. And so our next combination is going to be rondejons, and this combination is more about the performance quality and like getting back into dancing because it's fun. And so your smile, use your épaulement, and sort of just use it as a chance to just dance it and have some fun with it. Don't worry as much about like technique, or definitely don't worry about getting your leg up super high or anything. So we're going to start out in 5th position. We're going to do half a rond de jambe, like plie rond de jambe, another half, then fly away, and then a full rond de jambe, and then 4 normal ones, 3 and 4, close to the back, and then going en dedans, half rond de jambe, half rond de jambe, full rond de jambe, 1, 2, 3, 4, close to the front, and go into a circular port de bras, 4. And this part is pretty quick, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. In the music, there's a distinct change there. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then circular port de bras, reverse it, and then we go into extensions. So this is just a plie brush to susu, plie brush your inside leg back to susu, arm in second. And then this is more of a plie développé, écarté, to close, so that you can go back to susu, brush front to susu, développé, to close, back and front. And then we go into our port de bras. So you can angle this into the bar to sort of have a nicer hold. Lunge down, come up, port de bras back. As you come up from port de bras back, lift your back leg. And this doesn't have to be terribly high. It can even just be 45 degrees. Penché down, come back up, and then move to attitude and relevé. Hold it here if you can, and then come down, and then we'll go on to the next side. Brush. Alright, nice. Now we can go on to the right side, or left side. right. All right, so frappes is going to be a bit of a brain teaser. This one's fun. So there are going to be 3 frappes and 1 clap en croix. So that means front, side, back, and side again. And so we're gonna start off doing with a clap on the 1, frappe 2, 3, 4. But then it gets tricky. The clap moves. So the clap is going to be on 2 when you go to the side. So you go side on 1, clap 2, 3, 4. Then back 1, 2, clap 3, 4. Side 1, 2, 3, clap 4. And then we're going to do a double en croix. So double front, double side, double back, double side, and then 4 counts of petit battement. And then bring it to 5th, and you will and turn around, and I will step over here to the chair. So then on the left side, it's the same thing. We start out with a clap, 1, 2, 3, then side 1, clap 2, side 3, 4, back 1, 2, clap 3, frappe 4, frappe side 2, 3, clap 4, double front, double side, double back, double side, or this can be normal arms, and then petit battement 5, 6, 7, 8, then goes to 5th, port de bras on this side, nice, flowy. You have 8, 1 8 and a half an 8, so 4. So you have 12 counts. You have 12 counts to do your port de bras. You can break that up any way you like. If you want to just sit and hang out in the port de bras forward or the port de bras back, feel free. And then you're going to turn around and do that on the other side. You're going to go to sous and turn around, plie, other side. I'm going to step over here to this side to do the port de bras on this side, port de bras form, and back. And then let's also have us balance. Let's have us balance in coupe. For as long as we can, or until I stop the music. So let's get right on with it. Two, 3, 4. Turn around to the other side, get ready to go. And balance in coupe. Send energy up through your head and down through your legs, opposing each other. Woo. Oops. Turn around, down on the other side as well. Try to grow an inch between your hips and your ribs. Lovely. Okay. So our second to last combination is going to be a fondue adage. So we're going to do 2 fondues and close to développé, to the front, to the side, to the back, and then to the side again. So let's start. And other side. Alright, so our final bar exercise before we move on to a gentle stretch is going to be front bout mas. So nice and fun. We're going to do 2 bout mas to the front and then a big cloche, front, back, front and close, 2 to the side, swizzle. So you're going to bring it in, swizzle, and back. Here, I'll demonstrate better than that. So 2 to the front, 1, 2, close, 1, 2, brush front, back, front, close. And then to the side, again, side, side, and then you're gonna do a swizzle, and then to the back, close, close, brush back, front, back, close, and then to this was to the side, do a swizzle again. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's just all really nice and fun to sort of get your hips a little like not so from a dodge. And left, 7, 8. Alright, so lovely bar, guys. If you want to stop here, that's the end of the ballet part. But we're gonna do, right now I'm gonna do a nice stretch, and I'll try to figure out how to like put time stamps in so that you can like click to the parts of the class that you want to do. So like if you just want to do the warm-up or just want to do the ballet part, you can. Alright, so the first stretch that we're going to do is just a nice hamstring stretch, and you can just do this with your breath. I will probably be counting to 10 in my head, so, and then telling you when to switch. Alright, so just, you can keep your foot flexed, and then just bend over it nicely on one knee. And then lunge forward. All right, now reach your hand back and bend your back knee to catch your foot. nice, and release. Ooh. Then pigeon pose, again. And fold forward. All right. Left side. Same stretch with one leg out in front of you. And lunge, bring yourself forward into a lunge. Bend your knee and reach your arm back to catch your foot. Come out of it and into pigeon. Pigeon and hip flexor stretches, other hip flexor stretches are really great for gaining range of motion in your turnout. And come up. And then we're going to do another, hip flexor stretch. Come up, switch sides. And now for splits, doesn't matter where you are, if you have them, if you don't have them, you can either hold yourself up and just get that nice stretch wherever you're at, or you can bend your back knee and still get the stretch in your front knee, or vice versa, bend your front knee. But we already kind of did that in pigeon pose, so I would suggest bending your back knee and then getting a nice stretch here. And then slowly working that knee straight or working yourself closer to the ground as you go in your splits. So we're just gonna hold this for a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We don't wanna hurt ourselves on the first day. Okay, great. Bring your leg around and go into your left. Squeaky floor. If you are all the way down, actually, anywhere you are, try to keep your hips square. That's one thing that I really struggle with. Notice my hip is really open right now, so I try to keep this down and this back. And continue to turn out through both of your legs. Great. And you can come out of it, and so now you can go into your straddle. Just walk your hands forward wherever you're comfortable. Great, now come up, and we're gonna do a little bit to loosen up our backs and get our backs nice and happy. So we're gonna do cat-cow. Just do it with your breath, whatever feels best for you. So I'm starting off in cow. I'm gonna hold it for a little while. And inhale, and then exhale to go into cat. And walk your hands forward and come into an upward facing dog. If this is enough of a stretch, you can just stand here with your hands pressing you up against the floor, or you can go over to a wall and push up against that, or use whatever you are using as a bar if it's securely attached to a wall, and hang off of that. Like this. Ooh. And then this way, you can also get a nice stretch in your shoulders as well. By just dropping. Nice. All right. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this will be just the first or one of many Arabesque dance club videos, or even like multiple dance clubs together working on videos. That would be really cool if we sort of had a YouTube channel or something like that you could all go to look at any of the club's videos, and then posted by lots of different people. So I hope you enjoyed it. And this was filmed on my phone on a computer stand, so if you have any tips about filming or editing, I'm not very fluent in that department yet, so that would be super helpful. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a nice class and that you'll go on to have a great day.